put in the address to this event that I am going to, right? So I put in, did I bring my other phone? So I put in, I grabbed my phone before I started driving to, gosh, let's say I didn't bring my other phone. Oh, here it is. That's what you get when you have two phones. So I literally type in the address, I look up the flyer, and so it says today's date. And then when I click on it, it says a month from now. And I'm like, wait a minute, am I tripping? So I went back and I click on it and it says, so right before I click on it, it says the 25th. And then when I click on it, it says a month from now. So then I read in like a tiny fine print that they actually canceled this event that I was going to due to the fires. So it's kind of like a wellness gathering, mixer, you know, Pilates, boxing, cute little pop-up little shops. Like it was like a wellness fitness event. And I was really excited about it because I love discovering new healthy products from these places. Just vendors that are like, have really good products, but they're not really huge yet. And so I'm sitting here, I'm like ready, you know, and I'm like, what should I do? So I brought my work bag with me. Thank God. I always usually bring it just in case, even if I like go to something and I want to work afterwards, or if I want to work not at home and I want to work at a cafe. So yeah, so you guys are actually going to come with me. Oh shoot. Great. My coconut water opened up. Hello, TZ Frank, what up? So oh man, it's okay. So yeah, change of plans. So I'm actually gonna go to Whole Foods really quickly. I'm gonna get a snack from Whole Foods and I'm gonna go drive and work. So that was kind of unexpected. So I was like, you know what, might as well pop in and say what's up to the community, what's up to the tribe. I got to get gas. Really annoying. I actually went to get gas at my same gas station I always go to because I get points from this gas station. And that was closed. You know what's been interesting? This is the I just realized something, you guys. I just realized something. This will be an interesting day. I just realized something. Okay, this is what's funny. So I wasn't going to go to this event today. I woke up at like 5:30 a.m. this morning. You know, do my morning stuff, whatever. I'm looking at my messages and a pop-up of the reminder of the event. And I'm like, you know what? Should I go to this event? And I was like, you know what? It actually looks pretty cool. I'm going to go. So I get up and I'm like, well, I at least want to do like a little workout in the sauna, or just go to the sauna, kind of just like, you know, do like a relaxing, like abs in the sauna or something. So I go to the sauna. I drive to this one gym where I really like the sauna at this gym. The gym didn't open till 8, so I had to get detoured to another gym. Okay, that's the first detour of the day. Then I go to get my gas that I always get from the same place because I get the points. And today it had a gate around it and it's under construction. That's the second detour of today. Third detour of today is when I look at the flyer for the address. I'm like ready to go to this event. I look at the flyer. It says the 25th. When I click on the link to get the address, it says switch to a month from now due to the LA fires. So this is the third time in a row that I've been detoured today. So I'm like, this is going to be interesting because I'm like, I kind of wanted to just go somewhere really random instead of go to a spot that I always know to go to work. And then I was like, should I just go back home? But then it's like, I'm kind of like, I'm just dressed. So that was I just realized that right now, 3 times in a row, I was detoured. So maybe I should, because I was like, maybe I'm just going to stick with what I know, go to this one spot to go work, but maybe I should Google somewhere new, because I am hungry. I haven't eaten anything. I've only had coconut water all morning. So I did want to go to lunch. So maybe I'll Google like a completely new place to go to lunch. But where I want to go to lunch at, it's like no matter what, because I'm kind of on the outskirts of where I want to be. So I would have to drive for like 30 minutes anyway to get like, go to like a really nice brunch place, like lunch brunch. Well, it's probably like lunch now, considered lunch now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do it because I had that realization. Really, 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 really wild. I just realized that. Those kind of things don't happen for no reason. Like getting detoured 3 times in a row is very interesting. And it's 3 places. Well, 2 of the places I always go to. One of the places, you know, this date has been, I got this invitation a month ago. So of course this was before the LA fires were going to happen. So it was like set in stone, you know, RSVPs are like solid for this event. And then, yeah, it's very, very, very odd. So it'll be very interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll run into somebody. This holder. Maybe I'll run into somebody. Maybe I will just get inspired. Like maybe I'll see something and get inspired for something. Maybe I will have an amazing meal I never had before. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But that is very, very, very interesting. It's official. I just have to get a new holder, and it's really annoying because this holder, I really like it. Like I like the way that it positions the phone, but it just, unfortunately, if I ever want to just pop on real quick, it just like wobbles. So yeah, maybe I'll go find the perfect holder today, because I thought I could get it positioned to be really solid, but once it hits a little bump or something, it just kind of like gets out of this perfect station spot. So I'm going to park in just a minute. Because I'm going to get a snack at Whole Foods, and then I'm just going to go grab lunch and work. I was kind of excited for this event too, because there was like 16 different companies that were going to be there, like different little businesses that were going to be there, like different wellness products. It was going to be on a rooftop, which I love, like rooftop vibes, especially when it's like a good quality event, you know? So yeah. What do you guys think that means? Getting detoured 3 times, what do you think that means? What do you think that means? So I got detoured 3 times. If you guys haven't heard the story yet, I'll just say it again really quickly. I woke up 5:30 a.m., decided last minute to go to this event that I was already on the list for a month ago. I got up, went to the sauna, attempted to go to the sauna at this gym I always go to. It was closed. Detour number 2, this gas station I always go to, had a gate around it for construction. And then I go to click the link for the event to get the address. Postponed. A month out due to the LA fires. What do you guys think that means? Stay home if you got detoured? Interesting. Well, I'm not still going to the event because it's not going on. Right? So I'm just gonna like go to a restaurant and just work. And it's noon. It's noon in California. It's super, you know, it's sunny, but it's cloudy out as well. Half and half. So I mean, it's safe. I'm going to safe areas. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not saying it could be that, but it's like I'm dressed. It's like to go back home and sit and just be, I'm kind of like in this like a cute little fitness outfit. So I was like, well, maybe cause I did like a little bit of workouts, just some little ab stuff here and there, stretching for like an hour and 15 minutes this morning. So I didn't really like work out. I really just kind of like stretched my body, you know, really got some good like lunges in there, and you know, did some ab stuff and stretched out my back, and it felt really, really good. So I haven't actually officially had a workout today. So I was like, maybe I'll go actually work out. It's such a weird, I haven't been in a position like this in a while. Like it's almost 12:30. I'm dressed. So I'm just like, okay. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, enjoy the day, Google like a really yummy lunch spot I haven't had yet ever. And then afterward, just work for like 3 hours and then I'll go home. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take you guys with me into this Whole Foods. Hopefully the service won't get choppy. It might get choppy, so I'm just letting you guys know that. Also too, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Usually we talk about wellness, we talk about fitness, we talk about ways to lose weight, we talk about ways to get healthy, we talk about mental health, we talk about just life. And if that's the kind of content that you're into, I kind of consider my channel like a break from like all the negative channels out there. There's just so many of them. Mine's like a break from that. Mine's like a little pit stop. Like, okay, whew, that was a lot. There's a lot of drama out there. Let me, you know, go ahead and link up with Ciana and just kind of decompress. So let's see. I never see the YouTube lives, but I always stop by to pop in to see your comments. Okay. Let's see. Harsh says show. Okay. Jason says missing is in good energy today, huh? I am. No, I'm not going to the club. This is actually a sports bra. I have like this tennis skirt on, and I have my sweatshirt around my body. And I was going to a fitness event, like a wellness event. So it was kind of like a, you know, right outside of like you're just like throw your hair up in a bun and go work out. It was like a fitness event. So that's why I'm like a little bit more dressed up with workout gear on. So, but it got canceled. So, yeah. Hey, yo, Ciana, do some curls onto your hair. Do some curl. This is just my hair. This is it. This is what God gave me. So I'm just going to rock what God gave me. So yeah, guys, I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? This is just a quick poll. What do you guys think I should do? Should I go back home? Should I go to a random lunch? Or should I go work, like actually go work out? Go get some pizza? I will eventually. It's just not on the, it's not on my, I'm still doing the reset. The 2025 reset. Your hair looks just like my life, a complete mess. Oh wow, your life is a complete mess. Yikes. Go work out so you can clear your mind. Okay. Gym bro, caught you live. Any other suggestions? Usually I have like a topic. I wasn't planning on getting on live, but I was like, let me just pop on live. I haven't been live in like 3 days. And I just want to say hi. Patrick, welcome. I don't know if you can see the last comment, but somebody, I'm not gonna even repeat it, but they're already going in here. I'm just like, okay. Dale says, hi, Ciana. Hello, hello. Do what makes sense. Okay, I like that. Just kind of like follow your gut. Hit the glutes. It's always a good one. I actually need to like really start focusing back on that because I can tell I'm not lifting heavy enough. So Patrick, I don't know if you've been on, if you just like, if you were on earlier, then like popped off for a second and then hopped back on. But what happened is I woke up, decided last minute to go to this wellness fitness event that's going on in downtown LA. And I got up and I was like, let me go ahead and go to the gym. I just was like, let me just get like a sauna session in and get some stretching in. And the gym was closed. This gym I always go to was closed. I was like, okay, that's interesting. So then I go to this other gym, which is like, it was fine, but I wanted to go to the other gym because it has like the best sauna there. So that was detour number 1. Detour number 2 is after I got out of the sauna, I was like, okay, I need to get some gas. The gas station I always go to was closed. It had a gate around it and it's closed for construction. So that was detour number 2. Detour number 3 is that I'm on the way to this event. I'm in the car. I go to the flyer on my phone. I go to click. So the flyer says today, the 25th. I click the link that's attached to the flyer to get the directions. And it said it was canceled and it was rescheduled for a later date due to the fires. So that's detour number 3. So I'm like, that's so interesting. I don't usually get detoured. Like usually my life is pretty consistent these days. If I want to go somewhere, it's open. I'm able to get there easily and effortlessly. But then 3 times in a row today, I got detoured. So I think what I'm going to do is just Google a random lunch place because I have not eaten. And the reason why I didn't eat is because this event said they're going to have food. And it's a wellness event, like a wellness fitness event. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat there. So now I'm at Whole Foods. I'm just going to grab a quick snack because like my stomach is like growling. And then just go to actual brunch, hopefully maybe like a Mediterranean place or something, like not a brunch because it's 12:30 now, but maybe like a Mediterranean place. I feel like that's like the best option for me being able to stay within the reset, and then just work for like 3 hours and then go back home. So I was asking everybody, I was like, what should I do? Should I like, what do you guys think it means? What should I do? Also too, if you have not subscribed yet, tap in, subscribe. If everyone in California, oh wow. So let's see. I know you were looking forward to, I was looking forward to the food. I was looking forward to like, just like getting some content, you know, just sharing something new. I was looking forward to being in a new environment. It was like actually a spot that I haven't been to yet. So I love like discovering new little venues. And I was excited to go for that. Like there was several like little mini reasons. I was like, okay, this will be fun. And then I got detoured. And so I'm detoured to in front of Whole Foods. And I'm like, do I go home? But I'm like dressed, you know, like kind of like for the gym. I mean, I could go on a walk. I could go like Google a new place to walk, like eat lunch, walk, and then go home. But I want to do something for the next 4 hours instead of just go home. So try to discover a new skill. Okay. What I do when my plans are canceled, I like to learn a new skill or a new trick. Oh, okay. Maybe I could just listen to an audiobook and work. I do have a membership. Thank you actually for bringing that up. I'm going to be doing a lot of members only lives. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to do a members only live. I'm going to be on the way to somewhere, and I had this planned out, and I'm going to talk about some more personal stuff as I'm on the way to this one location tomorrow specifically. So if anyone will be interested in that. But yeah, I do have a members only, and there's like 50 videos under there right now of really juicy content. So I would definitely suggest to tap in and be a part of the channel, be a part of the memberships. As we continue to grow, I'm going to be doing members only comments. So if you're a member, actually, can I do that now? I just want to see, let me just do a trial and error. Okay, so chat filter. Can I do that? Chat filter, all messages. So top messages, show most messages with potential. Okay. Show every message, including, okay. Fan funding. Okay, so this one is the members only. So I just want to see what it's like. So I know that, I don't know how many people are on here. Maybe it might be only like 1 or 2, but right now it's on. It's kind of nice, actually. I might do this actually when I have like an actual point to really get across. I know sometimes I have like 5 things that I want to really dive deep with you guys on. And sometimes when the chat is going so quickly, it's just like, I'm like, oh, I want to answer, but then I want to finish my point. So this is the mode, and okay, pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to do that for my, for tomorrow for sure. Okay, so now we're back on. Does members only include subscribe? No. So I have like just a normal free subscribe to my YouTube channel, but then I also have memberships, and it's just like another way to support the channel. And what I'm going to be doing is some of these lives, when we get deep and there's personal information that you guys are talking about, I'm talking about, and we really exchange some great, information, I'll actually put those under my membership. So right now I think there's like 20 or 30, maybe 50. I don't know. I have to really look at it, but it's like a lot because I've been going back in time. I have over 3,000 videos. So I've been going back in time and saying, you know what, this should actually be under the membership. Oh, that was really juicy information. Ooh, that was like really potent information. Oh, that should have been paid information. And I've been putting that under my memberships. So if you want to really tap in with the channel and get some good stuff, like a lot of people have been telling me, because I've been putting stuff under the membership, and they're like, Ciana, I wanted to share that one. There was so much good information in it, but you put it under memberships. And it's like, yeah, because there was good information in it. It should really only be for people that are serious, right? And also it does support the channel. So there you go. Also too, I believe with the memberships, with the members only, I'll be able to get more intimate with you guys. Like because I am a life coach. So if there's a question that you have that you really want me to elaborate on, I'll be able to do that under memberships. And I think it's like $5.99 or something. Like it's nothing crazy. Treat yourself to lunch. I think I'm leaning mostly toward that. Envy Day. Hayden the mechanic. Does members only? Okay, let me see. I'm just catching up. Trying to join from my phone, but I think I need to be on a computer. Okay. You should be able to do it from your phone, but yeah, either way, whatever is easiest for you. Do you think plant-based protein builds muscle? I do. I feel like the proof is in the pudding at this point. There's like bodybuilders, professional athletes, some Olympians that are full-on vegan that are at that level. So I feel like the proof is in the pudding. We have the data now, and we have the receipts, Let's see. Is it a one-time? So it's a subscription, but you can cancel anytime. I was about to go live too, but saw this. Okay, welcome Amy. What's up? We're just kind of chit-chatting. Usually I get on here and I'm like, okay guys, so I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. I got to get this to you. I want to help you out with this. But today I just was like, let me ask my community what I should do, because I was on my way to an event. I got detoured. Long story short, I got detoured 3 times and the event is canceled for a later date due to the LA fires. So now I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to go home. I'm a homebody these days. So I've been kind of forcing myself to be outside of the home. So like my comfort zone would be just to go home and just like wipe all my makeup off and just like get in some sweats and work. But I'm like, it's a nice calm Saturday. It's a peaceful Saturday. Like I can have a nice lunch somewhere. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm just kind of chit chatting. I was getting everybody's opinions, but on what I should do. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's so random, right? Like you and Patrick, I mean, you're with me all the time on here. Like I don't really get detoured. Like things don't, the last year, honestly, when I'm on my way to somewhere, the building's open, I'm getting there safe. So today is just very, very interesting. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Let's see. Amy says, I was about to, okay, wait, there was something else I thought you said. How often do you hear you look like Maya? Maybe at least 5 to 10 times a day, minimum. Let's see. But once you're out, you want to be exactly, Mick Swagger. I really like that profile name. Yes, it's like when when you're like go into like social mode, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go be social. You go into social mode, you're like ready, and then when that just stops, it's like, so I would feel lame to just go back home and just sit and just be like, so yeah, I think I've taken a poll. I think I'm gonna stay out and go to lunch and work after that, like at a cafe or something. Me too, taking a walk on the other side of, exactly. I did that the other day. I went to the Silver Lake Reservoir. I don't know how I've never been to that this entire time I've lived in LA, which is wild, but it was a really nice walk. I actually show that whole walk. If you go further down my page, I go live and I'm literally doing the walk while I'm live. And it was a fun conversation. I was with my mom. And so I was thinking about doing something like that too, actually. So I might do a combination. Yeah, it's a very peaceful, beautiful day. Like it's like the sky looks like that right now, so it's just like a really nice, like fluffy clouded sky with like minimal wind. The sun's peeking through. Thank you guys for the compliments. I'm from India. May I know your country? I'm in the United States. Let's see. I love how you navigate your trolls. Any advice on that? Ooh. Okay, so number one, Lisa, and thank you for all your comments. I've been keeping up with all your comments. Okay, I do a whole video on that, an entire video. And I'm going to answer your question here too, but there's just, if you want even more detail, this video right here is where I talk about how I navigate trolls. And also I also talk about how to even get better, like speaking on a live. So if you go to how to get better at speaking while live streaming right here. So it's like maybe the 10th, no, maybe like the 15th, just scroll down, click on videos and then scroll down. So just go to the video section, scroll down. So, but how I do it is, number one, the only way to get used to dealing with trolls is to deal with them as much as you can. So that's number one. 4 years ago, I struggled with it. I would get locked in on one of them and then I would like scold them. I've never been out of character. No one's ever led me to the level of where I've been like just completely upset and like just knock me out of character. But I noticed that every time I would deal with a troll, I always was the one losing. I always was the one losing. So even if I had some good points, even if I made the community laugh, even if I just was like going in, every single time it was like it knocked me off of what my main purpose was, which was to serve the community, right? Be on live, like actually connect with you guys, actually be able to serve you guys. So it knocked me off my purpose for the day. It's just like, because you're the one who's seen and they're the one who's not seen, they can end up taking your live, chopping it up and clipping it and making it sound like you're the one that's like being this vicious bully, right? So I think just like doing it all the time and then seeing other people, like going on other people's lives and then seeing how they deal with it. And I have to be honest, like sometimes when I see really big YouTubers, they'll just go in on a troll, and sometimes it just makes the YouTuber look immature. So I'm just like, you know what? Now, I'm not perfect, right? I'm a human. I will definitely like hone in on a troll comment still, but like I might say something real quick just to like honestly entertain us, like that are people that are serious in here, and then I'll just block them, you know. But that took time. That took a long time. Sometimes the trolls actually give me ideas to do content, which is very interesting. Sometimes the trolls will spark a really good like topic of discussion. So I just take the trolls as a, like, I what is it called? Transmute it. I transmute it into making it to where it's a benefit to us, as opposed to they've taken over the live and now we're beholden to them. I just transmute all of their darts and their bullets and all that. And I've heard everything under the sun. You know, so it's like you can't really like hurt my feelings at the stage that I'm at. It's like I've heard it all. Like being called ugly, stupid, an idiot, unintelligent, you sound ridiculous, you sound crazy, where you sound like you're from the gutter, you like you're literally hideous, you look wild today. Like, or you know, some of you guys were on the live earlier where someone was like, your hair looks a mess. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do? So you just like, you start to grow this like layer of like strength. I always call it alligator skin. Like it's like this protection layer that just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And so the troll doesn't really understand that you're actually, they're actually the trolls are your training ground. Like the trolls are your opportunity to flourish, because it's helping you stay positive, it's helping you stay poised, it's helping you stay controlled, it's helping you be able to stay balanced, it's helping you think on your feet as well, right? So let me see what you guys are saying. Do you ever? No, I don't. The reason why, so do I ever unblock trolls? I don't. And the reason why is because I wouldn't allow it in real life. So it's just like, I just think of like a troll as like a speck of like dirt on my shoe. Like all I'm looking for is like a curb to like get the dirt off of the bottom of my shoe, and like I move on with my life. That's what a troll is. Like if someone's going to come in here and say, you know, your hair looks like a mess, just like my life. And I'm like, well, first of all, you're down on yourself. But I've been called, you know, said things about my ethnicity. People have said vicious things. If someone comes in and just pops in virtually, I feel like that ends up breaking you down to where you would probably start to deal with stuff in person. Like, I feel like if you let your standards down on here, then maybe when you're at work or you're in an environment, like a social environment, or you're in some kind of setting or just something where you're around people and they start doing little digs at you because you lowered your standards on here to allow like people to say like little digs and then I feel like it will infiltrate, you know. We don't, not right away, but I feel like just little disrespectful things that people would start to say, you wouldn't tolerate it in person, right? So I just keep it across the board. Now, when people have disagreements, like when people disagree with me, several people have disagreed with me before in these lives, I'm here for it. It makes me learn, it makes me grow. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna actually research what they're talking about, right? So disagreeing or differences of opinion, I welcome that. But because I'm a steward. I'm not like the leader. I'm not like all knowing. I'm a steward of this particular live, right? But any disrespect, and then some people have said, well, that's going to mess up your algorithm. I don't care. And to be honest, I don't think that that's true. I think that that's a myth, because there's 8 billion people on the planet. So I'm sure I'm not going to end up blocking all 8 billion people, right? So it's like if I'm blocking maybe 2 or 3 on average every single live, it's not going to be a big deal. Let's see. The prettiest alligator skin. Yes, more power to you. Yes, a little disrespect goes a long way beyond just trolling. Yep. Yes, you definitely can use trolls to build your armor for every day. Exactly. All right, Amy. Yeah, and see, look, Amy said, what's up? She's getting on her live. She's about to get it in. I love it. And good luck to you with your channel. Just a form of adversity. Exactly. Mixwagger. Exactly. It's like, it's just training, you know? And if, I don't know, you just never know. Like God, when you're headed for the next decade with a 4 on it, like I am, you get to look back and say, oh, now I get why that happened. Now that makes sense. And every time I've gone through adversity, every single time, whether it took 6 months, 2 years, 8 years, I've always understood why I went through that later, because every single problem I've always had, or drama, or just unfortunate happening to me or whatever, or maybe a bad decision that I made, every single time I've gained a skill, I've learned something, I've gained a gift, I mastered something, like I got better at something every single time, right? So dealing with trolls, that sometimes that could be a way that God is training you and molding you and positioning you for your next level, right? Like that could actually be what it is. So rethink on like it just in the natural, right? We're like, oh, well, dealing with trolls, that's annoying, or this sucks that we have to deal with this. But what if it's designed that way for a reason? Have I ever been engaged? No, I have not. Let's see. Amy says, let me see, tell us more about your Grammy-nominated grandfather. What's his name? Oh, his name is Godoy Colbert, and he was part of the free movement. So just type in free movement, it'll come up. Let's see, just had to call the cops for some vandalism. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Hope everything's okay. Can we all take a moment and pray for, oh gosh. Let's see. Actually, yeah, really pray for him, because he needs a lot of prayer. I hope, look, at the end of the day, we don't know, it's all alleged, but come on. But he's still a human being with a soul, and so hopefully he can, by the grace of God, you know, live out the rest of his life in jail and make some better changes in jail, and maybe, you know, make a better impact inside the jail. And you know, change the course of his life behind the bars, and then inherit eternity in heaven. You know, God is a forgiving God, despite the levels of disgusting, vicious things people do. So, but it will be behind bars. Okay. So once I'm on your bad side, so once I'm on your bad side, you block and delete me. No. I don't have a good side or a bad side. It's just a matter of if somebody's disrespectful or not. So if someone comes in here and says, you know, Ciana, I really don't agree with what you said, or people have said it, you know, in my comments, like I get disagreeable comments all the time. Like, oh, well, that's not really true. Or, oh, well, you know, why don't you look at it this way? Or, that's not really getting on my bad side. But if you come in and just flat out say disrespectful things, I mean, bye. Watching for a little bit. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for tapping in, Valentine. Or Valentine, I believe. Valentine. There's always a maturation I can't even say that word. Process in whatever you want to achieve. Yep. And you'll appreciate what you've gained more. Exactly. Exactly. He needs to change his life. Yep. Trolls are bored and you are an easy target. Thank you guys for the compliments. So yeah, guys, so that's really what it is. So I hope that answers your question on dealing with trolls. It's just no matter what, like they could say something really, really, really mean. And this is the kicker. Sometimes they'll say something that you really are insecure about. They'll say something that you really are working on, right? And, or maybe you got on, like say if I got on live, right? And I really wasn't confident about my hair. And then they say, oh, by the way, your hair looks like SHIT today. And then now it throws you off, right? Because you already felt like that about yourself, right? But you're like, no, I really want to get on. So I'm just using that example because that's happened to me before. And when I then engage back, it's like, you're just always in the losing position. I mean, you know, and it's entertaining, but then there's a spectrum. Like it can be entertaining, but then once you go too far with indulging with the troll, they now have control of your live. And that's really what they want to do. They just want to take over the live. Like you can't pray to God for patience, then get you mad that you stuck in boom, there you go. Mick Swagger is hitting it today, just sprinkling all these gems in here today. Be the change you want to see. Trolls need hugs. Yo, keep it going. Walking is a healing workout. Yep. What's she do in her about section? This is helping. Are you really in your late 30s? If so, I just have to say you look really young and vibrant. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am in my late 30s. I'll actually be 39 in like 6 days. February 2nd. My birthday's coming up. What I think I'm going to do is, I don't know yet. I'm going to decide tomorrow. But I think for Monday to Saturday, I'm just going to eat fruits and vegetables. I don't know why, I just love like putting myself through it, but I think I'm just going to eat raw and then eat whatever I want on my birthday. Like just eat like whatever I want, like a big I love pasta, so like something cheesy, thick, garlic bread, a bomb dessert, and just go hard and just feel really, really, really good. So I've been doing the reset. I hope you guys have been doing it. You guys are all adults. I've been doing it. I've been feeling great. I feel an insane amount of energy. You guys, I'm going to just go an extra week. I'm just going to keep going extra weeks until I change my mind. But I've been really enjoying coconut water in replacement of coffee. And what I've actually been doing is heating up my coconut water in the morning, putting some cacao, 100% cacao in it with some monk fruit. And it's just like a nice hot cousin of like a coffee. So all the potassium, the magnesium, the phosphorus, the vitamin, there's no vitamin D in here, vitamin C in here, all of that has been kind of like my caffeine. But the first 2 weeks were hard. So if anyone's interested, we have a week left. That's still enough to do some damage. So if you want to do it, get down in my description. It's free. It's a free downloadable guide. And it just shows you what the type of foods that I've been eating. And it's been great. I feel awesome. The first 2 weeks were very annoying, horrible. Just on my mood, right? Like it's like you want your coffee. I love my mushroom coffee. I want to be able to have like more processed food. But you guys, no bread. I've had no bagels. I've had no donuts. I've had no cookies. I've had no pasta. I've had no sugar. I've only had monk fruit and stevia. I've had no caffeine. I've had nothing fried. So people have been saying I'm, look like I'm glowing in here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I am, maybe there is a little bit of a glow because 3 weeks in now on the reset. So you can still get in a really, really good amount. 39 is a good year. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Do you have a Pure Barre in your town? I'm about to try them out. I believe I have tried out a class like that like a few years ago. I haven't been to one in a while. We all need a break from that stuff. Yep. Yeah, Lisa, I've been doing it for 9 years now. So I had gained 30 pounds, never gained it back. And it's kind of like a way of like, there's like something in my eye all of a sudden. So number one, all the holiday weight and like holiday sugar and pastries and all the amazingness that we eat, like, and you also have dishes around that year that you don't really eat throughout the year, right? Because it's like especially for the holidays. So we enjoyed that. We loved it. So now it's like we're doing the 30 days in January to reset. Okay. And then and then it's my birthday. So it's just like it's like a dual thing. It's like, okay, I'm going into the next year of my life. I want to start really fresh. I want to just feel really strong in my body. I want to feel like not inflamed, just inflamed from sugar. I just want to feel really good and light. Yeah, definitely get my ebook, tap in with it. It's 4 pillars that I've been doing for the last 9 years. I have not wavered from those 4 pillars. And I'm going to be 39. And I have just as much energy as when I was 25. I have just as much, like I jump just as high. I run just as fast. I actually battled my 11-year-old niece and she's on a basketball team and I was neck and neck with her. At the very end, she beat me. We were like, at the very end, she like went right in front of me, but I don't even run like that. Like, I don't even, I need to actually practice running as fast as I can. Most people, I think they did a study that after 25 years old, most adults will never run fast again. Like they will never actually run to where like they're going at their max speed. And so that was a test when I ran with my niece. I was like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. I don't even run. I don't practice running fast. And I'm actually able to keep up. Like I'm right there with her. Like right there with her. Now that was like, that was like 6 months ago. She just turned 12. So, and she's on a basketball team. So maybe, maybe she might be like this, but if I trained, I don't know, maybe I could stay close to her. But the fact that I'm even in the same realm, and she's almost my height. So yeah, I really think it's because I've done these like juice cleanses, the 4 pillars, juice cleanses. I mean, it's a lot. I go into extensive detail in my ebook. Definitely tap in with my ebook. It's down below as well for anyone else that is interested. But I want to say this really quick, just because we brought the ebook guide up. You have to do all 4 of the pillars together. So if you just do one, like for example, one of them is intermittent fasting. If you just do this with the second one, and then you kind of like are relaxed on the other 2, it doesn't work. And I learned that the hard way myself. That's why I created the ebook. So because I have done all 4 consistently for a while, and I've tried like just doing 2 of them, I've tried just doing 3, I've tried just, okay, maybe it's just 1. It's all 4 of the pillars. So, and that's what's also helped me be able to still have donuts and pizza and cookies here and there and not like completely massively gain, right? I actually weighed myself, you guys, this morning. Oh man, it's on that phone. All the juice is always on that phone. I'm 135 pounds. So remember, I was 136 in December. I gained a pound because I think I just ate whatever. Oh, because I knew I was going to do the reset. So I ate whatever I wanted. And just going into the new year, there was like all this food at this New Year's Eve event. I was like, I'm eating whatever I want. So I gained a pound. And then doing this reset, I've now lost 2 pounds. So now I'm 135 pounds. And I'm 5'7". And the weight on the scale doesn't matter, but it just goes to show there might have been some inflammation, you know, just kind of like just excess water like sitting in my body. Sometimes when we, you know, eat processed food and junk from the holiday season, we'll kind of like retain more water. So I think just like having a lot of like coconut water, just alkaline water, going into the steam room, going into the sauna, fruits, vegetables, juices, chia seed water, all of that has like flushed me out. And so I'm 135. My desired weight, okay, it's a two-part answer. It's a two-part answer. So I have, okay, this is going to be kind of nuanced, so stick with me. You guys know how I am. When you guys ask me questions, I want to give you like a thorough answer. I had an unhealthy relationship with the number on the scale because of my upbringing, which I go into in other videos. Just being a part of a professional dance team, having jobs where it was like based on looks. So I always stuck to the number, right? So because of that, I have now unattached myself to a number for mental health reasons, because you can really spiral into a very unhealthy level, worried about a number. Especially when you see like, let's just take, for example, the Golden Globes, right? Or like the Grammys. And then people are like, yeah, standing at 123 pounds, 5'9", and they just like read off the stats. And you're like kind of comparing yourself like, oh, well, I'm 5'7" and I'm 140. Maybe I need to lose. It can mess with you. So I had to do some work, you know, on myself and just understand body recomposition. So because I just want to say that, because I do think that's important, because I don't want to say my ideal weight and then someone says, oh, well, I'm also 39. I'm also 5'7", and I'm also, so if Ciana's doing that, I want to, you know, I just don't want to be misleading. So I'm not attached to the number, but when I am like 128, 130, I really like the way that clothes fall on my body. But 130 combined with muscle. So this is the first time in my life that I've actually been putting on like muscle. Okay, like actual muscle. So I'd be interested to see having less body fat with more muscle. If that gets me, if I'm able to still be that and be 128, I think I'd really like that. So I know that's a lot. I know that's like a nuanced answer, but that's the truth. So 128. From when I look at pictures, I'm like, yeah, I really like the every angle. I feel I feel good. I feel really light in my body. It's just like muscles are popping through. You know, I like that, but I don't want to sacrifice muscle. So if that means I stay at 135 while I'm body recomping, then I'm okay with that. But if I could have body recomp and be 128, I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Okay. Girl, your ideology is rare nowadays, in male and female aspects. I appreciate that. 3K steps. Should I do more? Oh, go to 10K. Amy, go to 10K every day. And if you shoot for 10K, maybe you'll land at 6K. But every day, shoot for 10K. You could do it. If you do 3 separate 30-minute sessions throughout the day, at 3.0, you'll hit that. You'll be able to hit that. Or you can just bang it out in like 2 hours and just do like get on a good podcast and just start to go, you know, but shoot for 10K. I'm 4'11" and 82 pounds at 34. What, I mean, is that is that a healthy weight for that height? Let's see. Hayden says, I bounce between 155 and 160 at 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's, I mean, you know, the thing is like 5, I'm on the small side. So that's why I know that. Like I'm on the smaller side for 5'7". So I don't want to mislead anyone and say, oh, well, you know, whoa, Ciana's 2 inches taller than me and she's at 135. So I should be, I just like, I just have like this high standard for myself in the sense of I like to push myself. So because I push myself so much, it's gotten me to 135. But 155, 160 is perfectly healthy for someone that's 5'5". That's very, very normal. That's a healthy height and healthy weight. I'm kidding. I'm 6'2", or I'm 6 feet at 200. Okay. I'm a hairstylist, so I stand a lot. I average 7K on, oh, that's so good. Should I be doing more than, if you can hit 15K a day, I don't know if that was a question but this is just for everybody. I've been doing a lot of research on walking because I'm just kind of being real with myself. I don't want to mess up my knees. Like I have really good knees and I don't want to start like doing crazy training just to get body recomped. So I've been incorporating more walking, and every single podcast that I watch, professional experts, all of them say 10K is good, but if you really want to lose weight or do body recomping, you have to get to those 15K steps, 20K steps. So you're good. So that, Lisa, you're like me. Like when I was in my 20s, I had jobs where I walked for 10 hours a day back and forth in retail. I was a waitress and I worked in a lot of retail, like a lot of management, retail, and I was walking back and forth. So I never even had to worry about really getting steps in or working out because I had such an active work. You know, I was basically getting paid to work out. I have ADHD, so I blow the numbers out of the water. That's good. How am I feeling mentally? I feel really, really good. I feel really strong. I feel very grounded. And I feel like it's easy for me to feel at peace. So I'm not sure if you were asking me that, Sammy, but I answered it. Let's see. Some papers say 8K steps helps reduce disease. Yes. So I think 8K should be like, that should be the bottom. Like that should be like, because we're human beings. Like, and if you think about it, when we used to, like our lifestyles before, like in the 40s, 50s, 60s, the women were doing a lot of things by hand, a lot of things from scratch, standing up in the kitchen, walking back and forth in the house. Men were, you know, doing a lot of like blue collar work, things like that. So our lifestyle, it just wasn't as sedentary. And there was more like reasons to walk. Like it was part of the culture to walk. Now it's part of the culture to sit as much as humanly possible. It's like, oh, we can't wait to sit. So I think in order to kind of counteract where modern day, like all this technology and Uber Eats and all of that, which is great, it helps us gain time back, but it also makes us sedentary. So we have to like go out of our way to fit in the basic amount of steps. And I think 8K is like, should be the very bottom. So if anyone's less than that, it's just a wake up call to start getting it in. On days I work out too, it is 15K. That's wild. That's so good. That's like where I'm trying to head. 10K I'm able to do. I'm trying to work my way up to 15K. Hi, remember, I'm not sure if you remember me. Yeah, I do remember. I do remember your name. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome in. Yes, I was. God bless. Stay aligned. Hello, lady. Thanks for answering. Yeah, so if anyone else hasn't subscribed, this is the kind of stuff we talk about. We tap in. Today I didn't really have a topic. I usually do, but because I just got detoured. So, but yeah, we talk about, you know, all kinds of topics under the umbrella of wellness and self-development. And, you know, we can go, there's an infinite amount of topics and angles and ways that we can all go. So that's why I'm just obsessed with this topic so much. I just can talk about it all day. So it usually always ends up leading to something like that. So if you are not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I also invite you to be a part of the memberships here on YouTube. I will start to do members only lives and videos. I think I have like 50 videos under there right now, of just really good, juicy information. So you're going to want to tap in with that as well. Can you do a walk pad stream again? Oh yeah, I need to start doing more of those. I will. And we can all just hop on our walking pads together. Let's see. Bye, bye, Amy. Have a beautiful Saturday. So on that note, I am going to go. I'm going to get this snack. I'm going to go deeper into the city in LA, and I'm going to take myself to lunch. I have a ton of content, you guys. I don't know. Okay, I need your guys' help real quick. Like, I'm debating if I should take a week off of YouTube and then upload and edit all this content that I have. Like, I have hundreds of videos, not hundreds. Well, it's hundreds of videos, but it's like I need to edit them to put them together. But I have about like 10 videos worth of content that has just been sitting in my phone because I'm like, okay, I like will do an entire vlogging of like an event that I go to, right? But then like life keeps happening. So then I just pop on live and do these lives. And I'm like, okay, that's, I tapped in, my page is active. I did my most. I love to keep my page fresh, right? Like I love when people come to my page and they either see a video that was just posted in the video section, the short section, the community tab, or the live, right? I love that. I want to keep it fresh. But I'm like, I have all this content I need to post. So I'm like, do I catch up and just kind of take a week off? Or do I just kind of like, maybe I need to cut back on like my TikTok stuff because I do a lot of stuff on TikTok. So maybe I cut back on TikTok and then maybe edit like 2 or 3 videos a week and then still do the lives. I don't know. I need to really sit down and strategize that. But has anyone had that problem? Like while you're on this content creation journey, it's like, I'm the ball's rolling. You can't stop me now. Like I'm unstoppable at this point. Like God has thrusted me through. I'm unstoppable. But now I have like so much content that I need to post and I'm like, I need to edit it too. And I don't want to pay for an editor. I would rather honestly get cool products and send them to you guys or do like random, like I gave $100 away, coming into the new year. I've given away a treadmill. I've given away a kettle. I've given away travel bags. I've given away heated blankets, massagers. I would rather like just do something different with the money rather than pay an editor. But then I'm like, shit, am I at the level? Do I pay an editor? I don't know. What do you guys think? Someone said find a slave. Oh, okay, thanks. Let's see. Yeah, lives are super easy. You just pop on, say what's up. I feel like the conversation is just more easy and free flowing and natural anyway. Let's see. Nike put it all out there for us to watch. Let's go make some noise. Yep, miss juicy content from lives. Thanks. Last I chatted with you, some of your subscribers helped me when I was in a bad place. Oh, wow. Not to bring it up, but just, I think I'm recalling the divorce, right? Or you have been divorced for a while, but they were speaking of like your body image. And I'm really happy to hear that. I believe that was that story, right? Let's see. You guys, you know what? You guys are really expanding my vocabulary in here. The impediment to action advances action. Let's go get an editor. Okay. I will eventually have to get an editor. I gotta just do some research and see if it's worth my time. Because here's the thing, I got an editor and like it was just such a maybe it's just that one experience would just put such a bad taste in my mouth. And I was like, forget it. I'm just going to do the just natural free flow, pop on live or just pop up a video. Like my most trending videos still to this day. Okay. My most videos still to this day is the video where I just popped it up with a bun right now. It's literally this video right here. No editing. Zero editing. And I'm just like, you know, maybe I just stick with the no editing kind of vibe. Like no editing meaning if you guys see edited videos, it's all me. But then it's like, it's very time consuming. It's so time. This one right here. It's at it's at 108. It's at 118,000 views. It's still like, it's my #1 still trending video right now. Am I in a mall? Sort of. It's kind of a mall, sort of. Have you found, have to find an editor that works with you? Yeah, I might just have to like just kind of keep trying and then find like a perfect relationship, the perfect vibe. Yeah, see, Lisa's, that's how she said she found me. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna do an editor yet, but I know I'm definitely open to growing and open to expanding and open to not limiting myself. So I will definitely get an editor at a certain point. Oh, you bought a juicer? Good. Oh yeah, I rock that bun all the time. Cloves, love it. I love the architecture structure of malls. It's sad that they're becoming a thing in the past. Yeah. You know, you guys, I don't remember the last time. The last time I went to the mall to actually go shop for outfits was when I put on this gala in LA, in Hollywood. Other than that, I've really bought everything online. I literally was just watching that video and noticed you were live. Oh, hey, Coach K. Hey, Coach K. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I'm just debating, you know, I was just debating about if I should take a break from like being on YouTube so I could just edit all these videos and then upload all this like backlogged content that I have. So I'll just have to game plan. I think I might just like roll it out slowly. I think I might actually take some time off of TikTok, still keep up with over here. And then you guys, also, I'm happy to have you guys on because, okay, Rumble, is Rumble a thing? Is Rumble a thing? Rumble reached out to me and they were like, oh, we would like your content on our platform. But like, I don't even go on Rumble. Like, do people watch Rumble? No cap, I love your content, but an editor can take you to the next level. It's true, Dale. It's true. It is very true. I'm going to ponder on it. It's fine? Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was like scammy. I don't really just, I'm sure it might be big, but like in my little bubble, I just don't ever go on a Rumble. Rumble is a thing. It's more conservative. Because I know it's like they have at the top, like you can basically say whatever you want. They need less political weirdness. Yeah, maybe they're looking for diversity or something. But yeah, they reached out to me. And I know they were like, literally all you have to do is just upload your same exact content. Like you don't even have to make special like Rumble content. You just, and I download all these videos anyway, and I just have them sitting in a file. By the way, anyone that's a content creator on here, these lives are downloadable. Always download your lives every single time. Do not let them just sit here on YouTube. YouTube ain't going nowhere. Google owns it. It's not going anywhere. But just in case, you want to make sure to have your own backup of your files, because this content in here gets juicy, and it's better than, in my opinion, it always ends up being better than like regular videos, because just like the natural progression of where the conversation leads us to. And yeah, you want to make sure to keep it. I say do it. You most likely get more traction. Okay. Okay. Well, then maybe I will. I mean, it won't be, it'll just be an extra 15 minutes of work a day just to like upload one video a day of what I'm already doing over here. So I think I might just not even think, like overthink it. They need like normal content, but yeah, they're fine. Okay. If you don't like the vibe, just pour into YouTube. Okay. Just have a mixture of edited and raw videos. All right. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do, Lisa. It's like, that's been kind of my thing is like, I want to always have this. Like, this is why I love YouTube, is this right here. I pour into you guys are pouring into me. We're all like arm in arm, like figuring out life together. That's why I love this part. But then I'm like, you know what? It's also good to stretch myself. It's also good to expand. It's also good to like get out of my comfort zone, right? And grow myself. So I'm going to do both. The storage will be full. So I keep mine on Dropbox and on on my computer file. Like, so I have my laptop and I put it on a USB. And I learned that. I want to give the credit to Roberto Blake. I learned that from Roberto Blake, to always have a backup, because you just never know. But then that way, no matter what, because I even should I have my own personal website. It's embodypursuit.com. So even putting some of these videos on my website too. But yeah, your storage will be backed up. So you have to put it on some kind of like Google Drive. I also have Google Drive as well. So some kind of like third party network or whatever you would call that, to absorb all of that data. And then you guys, my other secret, it's not really a secret, but the other thing that I do is when I download the video, then, you know, because this is like, I didn't even, oh my gosh, it's been an hour. See, that's, time flies when you're having fun, for real. So it's been an hour and 10 minutes. I'll take 10-minute clips. So I wasn't really talking about much at the beginning of this live because I just popped on it just casually. But then we got to like a topic, right? So the topic was like how to deal with trolls. So I might clip that 10-minute part and then put how to deal with trolls. And then boom, there's a video. And yeah, it's not super edited. Yeah, the quality, you know, there's this live quality is kind of like not the best, but it's decent, right? And you know, it just keeps your page current. So I do that all the time. I'll just take 10-minute clips, 15-minute clips. And there was one time I did that and I think I got like 500 subscribers from like a 10-minute clip that was like impromptu, you know, discussion in live. Not gonna lie, I'd suggest Patreon over Rumble. I have Patreon. I just like, if I'm going to do like a crowdfunding thing or like just talk, I would just rather make it easy for you guys and just have it over here on memberships. Like I haven't really, and the stuff that I talk about, I don't talk about anything so wild that like I need to be off the grid, you know, like I need to be like on the dark web or, you know, anything like that. So tap in with my memberships though. Tomorrow I'm going to do a members only live about something kind of personal tomorrow. So if anyone's interested, you're going to want to make sure to tap in tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing a memberships only live tomorrow. Already seeing progress with my stock investment journey. I've set up my stock account, or I've set up my account to set automatically take a portion from my weekly paychecks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I did the same thing. I'm debt free. Same thing. I think were you on a live with me one time when we were talking about that, Sherlock? Not sure. Let's see. I got that idea from you and been doing that this week. Awesome. Or Cash App. Hey, if anyone wants to Cash App me, it's $ Ciana Singh. I actually used to, like 2 years ago, like there was times where I would be on live for like 3 hours and some people were like, hey, what's your Cash App? But if that's like on your heart, you know, I have like my PayPal and my Cash App like down below, but that's like, that's not something I go like promoting. My bad. Sorry. It's my 3rd time watching your lives. Is your Patreon link in your bio? It's not, because I'm just not active over there. I'm just not active over there. Cause I don't really know why I would have a Patreon right now. Because I'm okay with making it easy for you guys. All I would do, just to be flat out honest, all I would do is repurpose the content here and put it on Patreon. And it's kind of like, that wouldn't be fair to, you know, what would be the point of that? What would be a good reason to be on Patreon? Like, I did have it before when people were like, back when I felt like I was like, I was not able to break like 200, 300, 400 subscribers. And someone was like, oh, well, if you want to, since people might want to support you, then have a Patreon. And I was like, okay. So I started Patreon but I wasn't really like posting anything so secretive, exclusive content or exclusive vlogs. Okay. I'm going to have to sit and brainstorm on that. But I would want to make it worth it for you guys. If I did do a Patreon and it was like really exclusive, like Ciana's exclusive content, like I would want to make it worth it and make it valuable to you. I wouldn't want it to just be repurposed or kind of like another version of what I'm already talked about in another video, but I just talk about it again a little bit different. So stay blessed. Appreciate your live streams. Welcome, voice of. I'm just going to keep it there. I don't want to ruin that. Devario radio. Okay. I thought it was support, but it's extremely hard for me to do Patreon. Everyone's different still. Yeah. To be honest, did I mess that up, Patrick? To be honest, if anyone does want to support the channel, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be very transparent. AdSense, look, some people are like posting their $10,000 a month, you know, AdSense, 15K a month AdSense. Those are real. And now that I am monetized, I see how you can hit that potential. The thing is, over here in Embody Pursuit land, I don't talk about anything so like disgusting and vicious and violent and polarizing and So those channels that get those numbers are either A, the people are doing absolutely outrageous things in their videos. Number two, they're talking about their business. And I'm telling you, when you start talking about your personal business, almost every single YouTuber that I've seen that really shares their personal, deep, darkest secrets on YouTube, like 2 years later, they're over here trying to like retract and kind of backpedal what they said, and because they're different from then, it's just like, there's one woman that I listened to. She's really cool, actually. She's like, talks about life in the 40s, which I think it's really entertaining. But like, people want that. They only want the juicy stuff from her. Like, she talks about her dating life and how horrible it is. And just like her personal stories with like colorism and just like how hard life is, and just people want to see like distraughtness and crying and all of that. Oh my God, that guy. He literally looked like he wanted to choke me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make sure everything was locked. He was just like, dude, I'm just a woman in my car. Like, chill. Like, I'm sitting in front of a Whole Foods. Like, relax. Like, am I bothering you because I'm in my car in the corner on an early afternoon in like, come on. It looked like it. It literally looked like it. Like, that was crazy. But, so bottom line is, my whole point to bringing that up was the AdSense. I'm sure I'll hit that level one day. I'm on God's grace, God's glory. I don't have no limitations, but those 10K, 15K, that's not you know, what's going on over here. So if anyone does want to support, memberships do really support the channel. You know, so just putting that out there if anyone, because I have had people in the comments like, can I, you know, how do I support? How do I just want to be a support? Memberships. It's $5.99. You can tap in with the memberships. Let's see. You are an amazing person, actress, and smart too. I think I appreciate that. Actress, I mean, I guess I kind of like do some acting on here sometimes when I like make fun of the trolls back. She's making a TikTok video. Let me keep walking. Memberships and gift. Yeah. I mean, that would probably be the best way if anyone, you know, has been moved or touched or transformed in any kind of way and you're like, I really want to give back. But anyway, so enough about that. Just memberships, tap in with the memberships. And I feel like the memberships are actually worth it because people have gotten mad at me. Like, because I'll take some of these lives down and I'll put it under memberships and they'll be like, can you like make that free again? And I'm just like, they're like, it was really, really good. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I put it under memberships, because people that are serious about making a change or actually getting access to that information, you could pay $5.99. Like it's as much as a Starbucks. Like, come on. True. I've had a few. It's crazy. Boost for everything. I have memberships, but not AdSense yet. Okay. Yeah, look, you want AdSense for sure. So keep going. But now that I have it, I'm like, I see what some people mean, because it's like, it's split, right? Like when you're trying to grow on YouTube, you'll see people, let me take a little sip real quick. So you'll see people that are like, get monetized on YouTube. It'll change your life. You can quit your 9-to-5. You'll make $20,000 a month. Right? So if you only focus on that, you'll assume that when you get monetized, that you'll get that, right? But that's only if you're at that level of production. If you're only doing that level of polarizing information, right? If you're only doing very, very like kind of like sexual content, like where you're just talking about a lot of that stuff, it'll get a lot of views. So anything that's like going to get a lot of views, which honestly, a lot of times those things, it really forces you out of your character. So like a lot of like the reaction channels, and the reaction channels are iffy because a lot of them complain about getting demonetized all the time. So you don't want to get demonetized or possibly get a channel strike because you're trying to like take someone else's content and then react to it. You know, some people have gotten really good at it, but like they also talk about the struggle to like actually be able to, you know, get monetized and stay monetized, because, you know, like if someone does a reaction on me, I can go and report that and they could potentially get a channel strike. So it's like, my channel is a break from all that stuff. So then, okay, so you'll see that, right? So you'll see like the Mr. Beast, the million people that are 500K and above that are making, you know, 5K a month or 15K a month. But then you also see a lot of YouTubers like me where they're like, do not rely on AdSense. So God put me over in that section. It's definitely great for part-time money right now. Love it. But if it's something that you want to get monetized and you're thinking you're going to get like full-time income right away, that hasn't been my experience, but I know that there is some experience. For example, like DoDash, she was getting like $8,000 a month, $9,000 a month. She has now showed that she's getting like $4,000 a month now. Like, because what happens is depending on what I'm talking about, that's the kind of ad that will go on my video. So I can post a video and get, every time I can have ads, but the amount of money per ad is going to change per video. So it's not like I'm always going to get, you know, $10 per ad every time, or $15 per, sometimes it might be $2, sometimes it might be $18, sometimes it might be, you know, and then, so it just depends on the amount of ads, the type of ads, what you're talking about. Like, it's just so many intricate, like variables for the ads that, you know, don't think you're going to get, unless you start screaming and jumping up and down and like really posting outrageous stuff. and you're getting 100K every time, every 100K views every single time you post a video, then, you know, just once you get monetized, then the work starts. Because you're like, okay, so how can I not sell my soul but still get a lot of views? So tons of people don't like us successful. Yep, I was like, wow, I've got so much things where I could strike but choose not to. Okay, yeah. And that's a real thing. Like, a lot of people, yeah, it's just a slippery slope. Sometimes I even get nervous about even showing like a picture. Like, I'll be like, oh, this channel, like, I don't even want that. Like, if I show Dr. Eric Berg and I'm like, I don't even want him to be like, I don't want her to even show my thumbnail. Like, I'm just like, but Dante London surpassed her. Oh, did he? Is that the one, him and his wife? You know what was funny? I think I know who you're talking about. Well, speaking of Dante London, I think one of my videos was getting, as one of his videos was going viral, the very next suggested video for a while was one of my videos. So it like made one of my videos pop. That's kind of cool, like how YouTube does that. It's like, okay, well, if this one YouTuber is starting to blow up with this channel, with this topic in this video, this one also was doing similar. So it's starting to slow down. So let me attach it to this one. Like, the algorithm is just so smart. So it's definitely worth it to keep going. I'm not sure what to put in my memberships because I'm still getting my watch hours. Yeah, I would, Lisa, I would, if you have the time, I would do 2 different, like I would just pump out like both, like do 20 minutes on a live and then 20 minutes for like a live membership. And even you might only have like 1 or 2 people. I don't know how many members you have, but it'll still just be content that you're building up. But yeah, I would wait till you're fully monetized. So that's what I did. I waited till I was fully monetized to then place some of my older videos from like 6 months ago that were really good videos, but they're just not really getting a lot of views consistently, but they're really, really good. If you read the comments, then I put those under the memberships. I actually think I asked a YouTube specialist and they said that would be a better, you don't have to do that, but that would be a better strategy just to kind of like collect all the hours you can till you hit the 4,000 within the 365-day timeline, and then start to put some of those videos under the membership once you finally get monetized. Let's see, when are we going to see the gym on the live stream? You know what? I used to do that a lot on TikTok. Because I do a lot of classes, I don't want to, like the classes, like I don't know how to explain. Like, you know how sometimes like you'll go in the gym and like the internet is just like not as good. And so I don't want to like waste your guys' time with having a cut in and out. And the one that I go to, the internet's not good. So I just do my normal video because I don't really need the internet for my iPhone video. So that's why you guys see a lot of my workout content is from my classes. I would like to go live. I used to do that, but for some reason in a lot of these gyms, the Wi-Fi is just not good. Did you hear about the YouTube bootcamp program? From YouTube or from like another big YouTuber? I've heard of something like that, but I've heard it from multiple sources. Let's see. Ciana's content is very refreshing. I appreciate that. Dale, I appreciate that. And that's really my goal. Like, I want it to be like, okay, so we're, you know, it's healthy. Okay, this is how I deal with it. It's healthy to know a little bit about everything, right? You got to tap in with, you know, if you're 35 and up, you should know about politics, right? Like, you should really 30 and up, right? Like, you should be tapped in, what's going on, what's new, what policies are happening, you know, what's changing, you know, Trump's in office. Okay, so what does that mean? He's signing all these executive orders. So tap in, right? Then there's like all these other things that get thrown at you from like celebrity gossip. Then there's all these other things from like your own real life world, right? People texting you, calling you about drama. Then you have like reaction channels. Like it can get heavy. Over here, we go like this. Woo, what's up, guys? How'd it go today? Like that's the energy over here. It's kind of like we're like the huddle when you kind of regroup and take a time out. Like that's what this energy is over here. Cash, amazing today. You look great. Thank you so much. Let's see. It's all about watch hours and the amount of ads you can put on it. Yep. You, Dodash, and Tarishay financial tips were my main girl motivation to get started. Good, Tina. That's what I'm talking about. There's no reason to not have a YouTube. For everybody on here, all 25 of you right now, if you don't have a YouTube, I've been begging Patrick and Hallie to get theirs going. Like, it's like having a stock. Like, okay, so I have almost, you know, we're headed to 13,000 subscribers, right? You know, people will talk, you know, I'll meet people and I'm like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel. And they're like, oh, okay. And they pull it up right then and there. And then they're like, ooh, all of a sudden it becomes an opportunity. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to present you to, my friend who has this brand and maybe you can get a brand deal. Or, oh, really? I've gotten free meals, right? I've gotten, business opportunities, you know, money opportunities, free, really dope products that I love. Like, it's like, even if you don't make money on it, number one, it's a beautiful self-development growth opportunity. I look back at myself from 4 years ago and I'm like, yikes. But I'm so proud of that person 4 years ago. I'm like, I look back at myself and I'm like, you know what? You just went for it. You weren't confident. You were fumbling all over the place. Some of the lives, you're not even really getting to the point. And I just love that person because it's, if she didn't exist, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I'm going to be saying that about myself in 5 years. Like, whoa, you know, Ciana was doing that. We're finally out of the sitting in the car era. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I might always be in the car, even when I'm 100. But it's like you get to, it's literally a virtual diary. So number one, for your own mental health, it can be that. I have a video, you guys, that's trending right now with just a voiceover. Even if you don't want to show your face, you can do a voiceover. I have a video trending right now with just my voice. And you could do stock footage, or you can just film everything else and not necessarily film your, like, maybe get a clip of yourself real quick, right? Like just one clip. Like for example, this one right here, is doing pretty decent, right now. This one, when I was walking around Santa Monica, it's this is good for my page, 2,300 views. It's not at the 100K level like the other one is, but I was like, that's pretty good. All I did was like put up my camera and I'm taking a view of my walk. I'm barely I'm like in the video like 5%. And I think I'm talking about YouTube growth here. And I'm just like, everybody needs a YouTube. What kind of mic do I use? The iPhone 15 mic. I actually do. When I do use a mic, oh yes, I brought my iPad. I thought I didn't. Don't you love when that happens? I thought I did not bring my iPad. You guys, these are the two, okay, hold on. These are the two things that I use to help me run my business. A real calendar and an iPad calendar, or a digital calendar. So just wanted to share that. But this is the one that I use. It's like way right here. So I'll use this pink fuzzy one. Some people like started to really like this. I'm going to have to start using this like this, because when it's on my body, I feel like there's like some weird thing that happens. Like when I talk and I like get passionate, it like, someone said the actual term of that one time when I was trying to describe the sound that comes out, but it just sounds like drowned out or something. But if someone can remind me of what that's called, when you like, yell too loud in the mic or you're talking too loud in the mic and it doesn't sound smooth and crisp. But these actually do, when I do hold it out like regular, it does work really well. So the fuzzy ones I really, really like. So it is in my Amazon store, just saying, but you can get it anywhere. I think you can get it Target, Walmart, Amazon, any TikTok shops, any one of them. But yeah. So, and no one has the pink mic. Just saying. So the pink mic started to become its own character, but then I just was like, I can't. Oh my God, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Hi. I also encourage everyone to start a YouTube channel, walking, DIY, cycling, cooking. Yes. By the way, like I just did a cooking one and it's like, I don't, make videos like that because I'm trying to expand my cooking skills, with veganism. And I'm not in it at all. This one. I'm not in it at all. So my stomach is starting to growl. Sorry, guys. If you guys can hear my stomach. I haven't, oh my gosh, it's almost 2. Okay, see these lives get juicy and then I just get excited and then I'm on for almost 2 hours and then, so, I mean, maybe this was the detour. Maybe we were supposed to tap in today and just have a really juicy conversation because I haven't gone live in 3 days. I've been active on my YouTube, but I just haven't gone actual live in 3 days. So maybe that was the detour today. I needed to get in some good time with the squad, with the Embody Pursuit squad. Yeah, I need to go. I need to go. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. Tap in, get the ebook if you want to lose 30 pounds, get the free reset if you want to tap in for the rest of the week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.